Hello everyone, Ventomania back here, Chris Vent with another pickup video. Today I went out with Mrbigred1990, Chris Hill, hit a couple of Smyths, Boucher Road, Far Side Bangor. Didn't think we would come away with the stuff that we did. Chris is doing a video at some juncture. He picked up a little bit more than I did. I picked up 3 figures. He bought me one of the figures because I got him a Yokozuna. If you would have seen my Alberto Del Rio pickup. So first figure I picked up was, these are all elite ones by the way, was the Undertaker figure. Let's see there. I know this guy's been scaring Martin an awful lot lately, so hopefully this isn't too scary for you, Martin. Really happy to pick up that one. Next one this was one that Chris got me, was the Rock figure. Quite like the back of it as well. Somebody commented, Mr. Lewaldo95, sorry if I've not said your name right, asking if these are French imports. You are actually correct on that. The ones that have the signature are French imports. I'm new to this whole collecting these things, so it was Chris who actually pointed that out, but thank you sir for mentioning that. The other one I picked up in Smyth was this Randy Orton one. Chris said this was quite hard to come across because it's series 12 and these ones are series 15. You can see how well up to date I am on these ones here. I was kind of saying to him I wouldn't mind picking up Kane, and he informed me of what price it goes for, which was lovely. And then the one I had the scale for, yes, climb up. They did have ladders up, but they had a chain in front of it saying that members of the public couldn't use them. So I had to move the ladders up, move stuff off the top and bottom shelf to then climb up to then grab the metallic Sin Cara. There was 4 of these on the very top shelf. Now if you went into your local Smiths or whatever, you know that they are quite high to get. So I lifted off a Undertaker figure, and then there were 4 of these. A woman was actually standing there asking if she could have one down, so I had to give her one. So Big Red did pick up one of these. Spoiler alert, I should have done that before that, sorry. So you know he picked up one of these. And I got one. I did manage to break the hook that came off, but I put the Sin Cara down at the bottom for in case any little kids wanted to get it, or big kids like me and Chris. Last video you would have seen as well that whenever I went out with Haley and Chris, Swanton Girly and Mr. Big Red, I didn't pick up anything, but I got a packet of crisps, the salt and vinegar Walker's Biggie. This time I did get a packet of McCoy's Sausage Sizzler. They were 27p in Tesco's, so if you are wanting to try them, I highly recommend them. That was, with this aside, that was definitely the pickup for me, was these crisps. Absolutely phenomenal flavour. McCoy's Man Crisps, you know, they were very nice indeed. For 27p, half the price of what I spent last week. Although I did spend more figures, so it kind of doesn't really work out that way. But yes, if you have a local Tesco's, you want to give them a whirl, they do have another limited edition flavour. I can't remember what it is, maybe chicken or something. But definitely give them a try. I know somebody did ask me to review a certain crisp flavour, but I have finished them. The packet is in the bin, otherwise I would have shown you what I have. But type it into Google, you'll probably find it, McCoy's Sausage Sizzler. If you do get another website that comes up relating to sausages, it is not my fault. Putting a disclaimer out there, I just said disclaimer, nothing else. So with that being said, those are just my pickups today. Really happy with them. Was having a look online, see if there's any other ones that kind of grab my attention. There's a couple in Wrestling World, so I may leave that to time wherever Haley, Chris and I go up to pick them up there rather than pay for postage and save myself. Maybe get myself a multi-bag of crisps, different flavours, who knows. But anyway, if you want to follow me on Twitter, my username is Vinto316. My podcast that I do in Mike Lacey is at WrestleShock316 as well. And obviously the Chris, you can follow on Twitter, Chris Hill 90, Mrbigred1990 on YouTube. Martin Talks on YouTube. Martin's STYNESS on Twitter, and last but by certainly no means least is Haley the Tiny on Twitter, or X Swanton Girly X on here. So with that being said, thanks very much for watching. Please subscribe, please like this, share on Twitter, Facebook, that kind of thing. Really appreciate that. So one of those jetties, those Jedis or something. Sorry about that. Yeah, so if you enjoy this, please share with your friends and stuff, and more pickups and, more importantly, crisp reviews coming. I think I'll probably be the first reviewer of this on YouTube. I'm not 100% sure on that, but thanks very much for watching, and so long.